Today is the last day of the energy drink experiment where I'm trying to see if I can drive faster with energy drinks. So I'm going to do my little practice session now, and then I'm going to try another drink, the last drink. I've just finished practicing and I was consistently doing 121s and 120s. I actually beat my personal best, but only by 0.001, so it's really tiny, but yeah, so consistent now. And today I'm going to be trying this drink. Nothing. I'm not actually trying an energy drink today. I'm just going to literally do an hour's driving with no energy drinks in my system to see what happens. So like I've done with everything else, I'm going to give myself 5 minutes. No other reason other to just keep it the same. Obviously there's no energy drink to get into my system, but yeah, in 5 minutes time I will be doing an hour's driving and see if I am quicker without an energy drink. Right, so I've had my 5-minute break and now I've got to drive for an hour without any energy drinks in my system, just 150 ml of fresh air. So we'll see how this goes. Into driving and just feel normal, feel consistent really. I think I'm getting quite close to the times. So I've done a 121, a 20, a 20, a 21 and a 20. So still not beat my quickest time yet, so I'm going to keep going. Obviously still got a long time, so let's see if we could do this. So I'm 25 minutes into driving and guess what? Guess what just happened? I just beat my personal best. Let's have a look at the laps. By 0.2. So I'm super happy. So at the moment I've gone quicker without an energy drink. And I've had the same breakfast every morning. I've had fruit and yogurt every morning. I've kept everything the same. I've done everything the same today. I just haven't had an energy drink and I've just gone quicker. So I'm feeling super happy at the moment. And I've still got half an hour left, so I'm going to keep going. for a 5-minute break, like I did with everything else, and then we'll get back on it afterwards. And time to get going again, just to make sure my brain's working. Yeah. So my hour is up now, and I just thought I'd look at some times. I did a lot of 120s, so really consistent, and some 21s. Rarely span, but there is one in there, maybe two. So the whole list is full of 21s and 20s, but more 20s. So overall, much quicker and consistent, which is interesting. The only thing that I felt that the energy drinks did give me, so when I had the 5 minutes at the start, it took me a while to get back and warmed up again, and then the 5 minutes in the middle, it took me a little bit, just like maybe 1 lap more than normal to get back into it. So the energy drinks definitely keep you sort of at a level, but I'm kind of sad really, because the energy drinks didn't make me faster, so they didn't give me the edge. I'm sure there's things within the energy drinks that help, and some things that definitely don't help, but obviously they have to put them in there to make it taste a certain way and make it you know, palatable. So but there's definitely things within energy drinks that do give you something, but it didn't ever turn into a lap time. So you know, whether my muscles were quicker, and you know, the synapses were all quicker, but then obviously the focus would go. Also, without the energy drink, I felt focused the whole time, so there was no peaks and troughs. It was just the same, you know, kind of robotic movements that, you know, you do on the simulator, and you just keep going. So yeah, definitely no peaking. There would always be something that would, you know, there was a downside. So my concentration levels would go down, or focus, or something else would happen, or, you know, too happy on the throttle, something else would happen that wouldn't allow me to set that time. So there was pros and cons. And so, but it's interesting that actually I did set the time, the fastest time, without an energy drink, and I was close to it quite a few times as well, but I only beat it the once. I didn't expect that to happen. I thought that maybe, you know, midweek when I was, you know, on the Monster and Relentless, it did seem like they would give me the edge, but it just ended up not happening. So yeah, so I'm quicker without energy drinks. One thing that I did find really interesting about the energy drinks was, you know, the fact that they were so I don't have to look like Star Trek anymore. They were so different. So you know, the Rockstar made me like really happy and giddy, and then No Fear and Red Bull were really similar, where, you know, the muscle movements and synapses were going crazy, just way too quick. Whether a smaller dose would be an optimum, I don't know, but I tried 150ml on all of them. Monster made me really determined to set a good time, like really determined, but Relentless has to be my favourite really, because the focus of Relentless was really good. There was no peaks or anything, and troughs. It was literally just really focused, like literally like a robot. So I thought that was pretty cool. But overall, obviously quicker without any energy drinks. Whether, you know, I don't normally drink energy drinks, so whether you know, someone that had energy drinks more often would get different results than me, I don't know, but obviously I never drink them, so this was a completely new experiment for me. But if you would like to see me do any more videos with different drinks and or even food, things that you think that might help me or would just be funny, comment below if you'd like me to do any more videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I also thought I'd let you know that the feelings that I had away from the simulator, so after the hour was up, the energy drinks made me feel quite anxious, and also I've never had so many nightmares. There was about, not saying a good time, no, I'm joking, there was, you know, proper horrible nightmares. So yeah, that, I mean, that wasn't very nice to have that. So yeah, I experienced that obviously after filming, and some wore off quicker than others, but they definitely peaked whilst I was driving, but I did have different feelings after, you know, a few hours after. So, and some gave me really bad headaches as well, which, you know, is kind of a thing that happens with the caffeine in them anyway. So I just thought I'd let you know there was some other things going on too.